Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader. My name is Mr. Singh. NEO, ticker symbol NIO NEO. Folks, earnings came out, market was flat. We opened up today at 44.71, went high at 45.12, and we came all the way, tested the 43.15 low for the day. Tried to recover towards the end of it. We're down by 0.5%, 25 cents for previous close. In my books, it's okay. Yes, folks, it is okay because during the earnings came out, there's some exciting news I'm about to share with you guys. Quickly looking at the technical side, and I'm gonna close it on the video too with another technical. What I'm seeing a pattern. We are turning in between this channel. With time and time, I've mentioned it. Everything looks solid to me, right? Let's talk about the delivery numbers. Let's talk about the earnings breakdown and what are the growth, right? I always talk about the long-term investment of a company looking for a growth. Well, the breaking news, right? NEO's Q revenues reaches 1.3 billion, beating the expectation. NEO's revenues second quarter more than the double of the same year period of last year, beating the Wall Street's expectation. It's a loss per ADS narrowed but sharply, but it plans to deliver 3 new vehicles this year, right? The company has reported revenue of 1.3 billion, that's in the United States, US dollars in the second quarter, beating the analysis of 8.29 billion, coming with an upper end of guidance range of 8.5 according to the unaudited release, right, on Thursday's Beijing time. You'll see the revenue of percentage revenue and the IBM revenue. It's time and time it is been a roller coaster revenue because they needed more factories, right? We knew about the Q1. They were investing for new plants, new factories. Now we've been shooting up. Exciting news, exciting on continuous growth, right? So let's talk about the brief. What are we looking? What were the key points on the earnings? NEO delivered 21,886 on the second quarter, beating the estimates, right? The estimates was 21,050 vehicles. They produced more than 800 extra vehicles on the quarter. Phenomenal job. Vehicle deliveries provide an indication demand of NEO's main source of revenue as well as company's productive capacity. NEO expects to deliver 23 to 25,000 in Q3, right? Q3 earnings is in November and 2021, despite facing a number of supply chain challenges, or we know about the chip shortage, right? Vehicle deliveries for the Q1 expected was, like I said, 21,050. We went over 21,896, right? Earnings per share was beat, revenue was beat, everything is in phenomenal, right? Looking fabulous. I'm going to talk a little bit on the financial side, then I'm moving to the more on the delivery and what type of vehicles we're looking at, right? So financial results, as we know in the NEO beats analysis estimates, the company posted a loss share of 0.06. On my previous video, I mentioned that it's going to be around a 0.07. Some of the reports are kind of saying it's 0.07. Some are saying 0.06. Because the way that they do their balance sheet is way different than US companies does it. But then when you compare it, what the expectation is roughly around 0.06 rather than 0.07, which I'll take it. And it's expected that revenues surpassed the expectation, rising of 127.2% for the year to year. NEO vehicle delivery, which were reported in the beginning of July, was 21,896, exceeding the forecast. The NEO's company shares slipped slightly on the post-market trading over the past years, provided total return of 238%, well above the SP 500's total return of 34%, right? Phenomenal, love it. So also the deliveries, right? Kind of have a breakdown. We always want to see the breakdown what they have done. NEO's is the most of the NEO's revenue generated through the sales of a vehicle. NEO delivered the total number of right? 21,896. So this is the breakdown, right? This is the breakdown. We delivered 4,433 ES8S SUV, right? 9,935 ES, another SUV, right? 7,532 ES6S, another SUV, right? We all doing with SUV, folks. Forget about the sedans, right? Sedan vehicles comes in, we're gonna have a premium car that everybody doesn't have to always buy SUV, have a lot of options, right? You'll see, like, we're estimating between 23 to 25,000 in Anaconda in Q1 of 2022. I'm looking at it over 28 to 30,000 deliveries, or even higher than that when the sedans comes in the market. Number of vehicles delivered indications the demand of NIO's vehicle as well as the company's ability to scale production. NIO has faced the suppliers we know about in February, right? Supply chain management, chip shortage. The company had forced down one of its factories for 5 days at the end of the first quarter due to the chip shortage. Nothing new. So kind of breakdown of how the company is doing and what are the challenges they were facing, and despite that they have outperformed it. And this is very exciting because what we're looking is the growth, right? Always want to see what the company is doing and is growing at the same time for the long run. Let's talk on the technical side. So folks, nothing changed, right? We as I mentioned time and time that we'll be trading in between that, creating some sort of bull flag pattern in order to have a spike. So I expect this to be a couple days before we're trading and see a breakout pattern, because after the earnings it usually takes about 4 days to settle the trading, and you'll see a huge spike up, right? So the 200-day moving average, the pink line sitting at $39.76. The yellow line is the 60-day moving average sitting right on the $43.78, and the 20-day is sitting at $44.38. So we closed today on the 20-day moving average on the year to date, right? If I go back on the 6 months, you clearly see that time and time we're kind of getting rejected on the $45.70, rejecting as I mentioned, it will be a massive resistance level. So we closed kind of close on the 60-day at $44. It's sitting at $44.45, because after hours we went at 1.9%, right, after hours. So that's why it's closed right here. And RSI is pointing towards uptrend, meaning there's a reversal it is an uptrend. But the MACD is also at the sign was a selling pressure that we had from all the way from $45.70 all the way low 43, which is given because we have seen that time and time the buyers are stepping in and pushing the price higher, but there will be a lot of buyers sitting around at $42.49 if it comes in play, or we can have a breakout go test again, right? So like I said, it will be a trading in between this channel for quite a while, I would say 5 days before see a breakout. But I like what I see right now, right? On the overall, if you look at a chart, right? If you see a chart, when you have this kind of pullback, when you have this kind of correction came back, settle the dust, and then you go make another higher highs, right? Like I said, end of this year, I definitely see the stock over $70 or $75 actually over the end of this year coming. So it's not, we still have about 5 months left. I'm still sticking to my goal that it will be over $75 end of this year, because we have a NIO days coming, gonna be end of the year, right? Q3 earnings coming out. There's a lot of growth coming in for this company, right? Meeting the expectation, meeting all the targets they have, right? That's why we want to know if you are investing for the long term for the company, or even the swing trade or whatever you have on that, how fundamentally this company is great. And time, the 200-day moving average came acted as a support. It traded below at $30, and then we had a huge spike up. So like I said, I'm expecting it over $75 end of this year. I'm going to stick to it, see if it comes in play, you guys can quote me end of this year. I really appreciate you guys watching the video and always commenting down below. But I'd love to hear your guys' thought process. Love for you guys to, what do you guys see the goal is going to be end of this year to see this company's highest potential, or if it's going to break out the $66.99, which was the all-time high for the NIO. Well, folks, that's all I have. Thank you very much for watching the video. Love the earnings came out, exciting news, a lot of growth, a lot of opportunity, generated revenue, constant, right? I love it. That's all signs for the long-term future for this company. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the notification if you guys interested on the EV such as NIO and XPeng. Before I go, I just want to share that XPeng is catching up. It's $42.26 per share, and this is $44.45. So we got us. If you guys have not invested on XPeng, I would strongly recommend to look at this company to see what you guys think about it. Following the same pattern as NIO, so definitely something to watch down to the road. Another EV big company in China. Both are doing at a phenomenal level. So hey folks, that's all I have. Thank you for watching the video. I'm gonna let you guys go. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. Thank you.